Hey, it's Mr. Tush, so let's have a conversation about how to submit this project when it's time to submit. Now, yours looks a little different. I'm showing you the teacher version, but you go right here to flipgrid. And when you go right to flipgrid, it's going to try to open up the project, the 1.91 Cornrows project. And here's where you're going to submit it. So you go to Join with Google and you sign in under your Gmail, and that will allow you to record a response. Now, I'm going to assume that you're going to put everyone in the project. Let's say this is your project. Of course it's not. This is the original undone project. There's nothing there. But it works in that if I hit the green flag, it renders itself, and I can go right to full screen. Well, once I'm in Flipgrid, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to here, and if I go to record a response, and I'll have to allow the microphone, of course, once I start recording, if I click on it, you'll have this option called record screen. Once I click start screen recording, that's when I start recording my screen. It will still hear me talk, but once I hear it, it'll start recording. So I start screen recording, it'll ask me which screen. I have two screens on my computer at home, but you're going to pick the one screen, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to go over to my project. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to say, these are the blocks that I used, and here's how they work. Now, this involves a repeat, and it uses this translate to change the width. It goes by 40% of width, so each one of these is 40% less than the one behind it. And it rotates by a -7, so it turns right 7 degrees. So when I click the green flag, it lays itself out like that, and that's how it works. Once that's done, you go back to Flipgrid and you click Stop Recording. That's really all you have to do to get it to go. Then you click back, and once you click Next, you'll have the opportunity to put in your name. I'll call it Mr. T, and it will upload the video. This may happen a little more. This tends to happen a little more quickly on the network at school, which is a little bit faster than most people's home networks, but you don't usually need that much bandwidth. And once it's there, you can click complete, and you'll see that it's there with the responses. I'll just refresh the page, and it's right there. I'm going to go over to my project. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to say, these are the blocks that I used, and here's how they work. This involves a... So that's how you're going to submit the project. Remember, go back to the rubric, click the rubric, and this is what it's got to have. The names of everybody in the group, how it relates to culture, what the computing concept is. Are you doing parameters, loops, functions, variables, or conditionals? What is it you're doing? Demonstrate the software. Go in here and say, I'm dealing with, right here, I'm dealing with loops because I've got a repeat loop right here. And it goes like that. And there's my repeat loop. And then I'm going to go back to the work. And does it fit the concept? Yes, it does. It is, very much something you see in a person's head. My group works well, and it's really creative. Get all of that going on, and you're going to get a good grade. Submit your project right here. Best of luck.